Hi, my name's Johanna and welcome to my channel. Today I wanted to talk to you about this fragrance I got from Zoologist Fragrances, Zoologist Perfumes. Cow. I got this one on eBay too, and I paid more than I would have paid if I bought it directly from Zoologist Perfumes. Same as the way I did it with Moth. I know. So this is called Cow. It's extrait de parfum, and I like the drawing of the cow, and I was trying to do some research on the outfit. Like I was looking up milkmaid. Well, I couldn't find milkmaids having this type of a hat, so I don't know what kind of hat that is. I don't know if it's Scandinavian. Looks like maybe some Scandinavian design on the edges of it. And then I've seen milkmaid outfits, but usually they are more like gathered up here, showing more cleavage lower, and don't have this bib. This is a very modest dressed cow. And so anyway, this is how much I've used of it. I got this fragrance maybe towards the end of July. Wait, not July, sorry, maybe June. Yeah, maybe the end of June, beginning of July. Wait, no, so I purchased it before July 1st, right? I know I did that somewhere before July 1st. And I've been trying it out. I've been trying to just wear it by itself, no other fragrances. Because even though it says extrait de parfum, I also saw somewhere it says 18% perfume concentration. Well, I'm confused because I'm pretty sure that like when you look at the like chart of like percentages of concentration, usually something below 20% is usually not considered extrait. It's usually like, I don't know, like eau de parfum, eau de cologne, I don't know, something. So I don't know how they're doing that. But this is not a strong fragrance, and it doesn't last a long time either. You know, on the skin, it lasts less time than on clothing. But on the skin, it lasts, for me, 4 hours or less. But, you know, fragrances don't seem like they last on me as long as like other people say. So for me, on my skin, fragrances aren't usually very long lasting. But then this one certainly isn't very long lasting on skin. But on clothing, now I haven't sprayed on clothing a lot. It's not extra long lasting either, but it definitely goes more towards 6 hours on clothing. And so this is now summer, Portland, Oregon. It's been like 80 plus degrees for more than a month every day. And so I'm wearing in that kind of temperature. I do have AC in the house, but I'm coming in and out all the time. I can't stand to be in the house for too long. So I am out here a lot. And that's why sometimes you see me sweating. Yeah, because sweating and moving around. And so I have been doing a lot of thinking about this fragrance. I made a whole video that I'll probably not edit even into here, where I talk about my experiences with cows, all my experiences with cows. But all my experiences with cows are on small family farms where we have like 1 up to potentially 36 cows is the largest family farm that I've had experiences with cows on. So it's more of a farming type environment. I believe that this cow fragrance is probably more supposed to evoke the life of a cow that is not farming related. It's more like the natural, serene life of a cow, you know, not relying upon human interaction. And also when I looked at the write-up on Zoologist Perfumes website on this fragrance, it's focused around the mothering aspect of the cow, having a baby cow and then nurturing the cow. So this is a clean fragrance, slightly lactonic, not very sweet, mildly sweet, mild in every way. And it smells pretty natural. But when I say natural, I don't mean like there's like essential oils or anything, not that way, more just like natural, not synthetic. The apple in here does not smell tart to me, even though it's a picture of a green skinned apple. To me, it's a very mild apple, and it doesn't have like an apple pectin, you know, like some shampoos or hair products might be apple scented. Usually that's like apple pectin, we called that back in the 80s or 90s. But no, this is not that type of apple. It's very mild and subtle. It's just a mild way of sweetening the milk note. And let's see what else. It says green. This says it's green floral fragrance. I don't think of it as bitter green, herbal green. I don't smell the sage whatsoever. Sage is kind of an aromatic note, aromatic material in nature, and I don't smell it. I also do not smell grass. I want to smell grass. I want to smell something like hay even, you know, it's like dried grass. Well, there's no hay note, and I don't detect any. I wish there were. And the musk, it's a clean musk. It's a clean, soft musk. It's not a sharp musk. And I don't feel that it's at all animalic, the musk. The musk is a clean one. Every time I've been around cows, there's always been a muskiness to them, regardless of if they're all the way out in the pasture or whatever. There's a muskiness to them. And I also think muskiness is like a part of the mothering aspect. There's a heat, brings muskiness, and the cow, the baby cow, would experience that with the mom. There is not that here. I miss it. I wish there were. I'm not saying this needs to smell like a barnyard. No. But I do feel that there should be something musky, because then, I don't know, it's like more nurturing, you know? It just like reminds you of nurturing things, and that's what I want. Gives me more substance, gives me my mind something to chew on. I don't get that here. So there's the animalic musk missing, and the hay or grass missing for me. So I'm looking here on Fragrantica, and the main accords are listed as lactonic and then powdery, aromatic, fresh, musky, fruity, white floral, herbal, vanilla, and green. And the notes: apple, sage, milk, heliotrope, lily of the valley, violet, jasmine, musk, benzoin, vetiver, cedar, and amber. When they say this is a lactonic and then next to it a powdery fragrance, I really don't experience this as powdery in the way that I've experienced powder before. And there is not even any iris in here listed, and I don't detect iris either. So I don't feel that this is powdery unless it's like a very fine powder, super fine, like softness. Okay, this soft fragrance, lactonic, but not like overly sweet lactonic, kind of like a mildly. And so the main floral that I get here is jasmine, and specifically I am feeling that it is more of a jasmine sambac. Jasmine sambac. That is a more expensive material, and I think it's like ceremonial, even used ceremonially in India. Now, India also has the revering of cows, like they honor cows. They feel that they're very holy and wonderful. But I couldn't really find any connection online or Google or anything between jasmine or even jasmine sambac and cows. However, this isn't the first fragrance that has evoked memories about cows that had jasmine sambac in it. There was Al-Kahat by Xerjoff. That was the very first fragrance that I smelled that was like, this smells like the cow barn. This reminds me exactly of the cow barn. When you walk through the cow barn, the dairy cow barn, it has a milky, warm smell mixed with the scent of the cows, which for some reason that scent, Al-Kahat by Xerjoff, reminds me of. Now, Al-Kahat also has oud. I don't know if it's real oud or not, but for me, that's the closest to barnyard that I would call. So this does have the jasmine sambac smell that is smelling, reminding me of the cow barn. So the only animalic stuff in here, the only animalic note or whatever, is the jasmine sambac. And, you know, I do smell like there might be a lily in here as well. And that is not a sharp lily. It's a clean lily, kind of like you know, what you have in some soaps, hand soaps. Not the scented kind of soaps, but the kind that are like real basic white soap, like, you know, like Ivory Dove kind of stuff. And then they also list violet. Well, probably if there's anything powdery, it's coming from violet. And I don't have a lot of experience with violet reminding me of powdery so much, but that's probably where they're getting that from. There's also heliotrope. I'm not also great at picking out heliotrope, but I believe it's there, you know, it's blended in there. And this is a simple fragrance. Simple. I have sprayed it, you know, I've used so much of it, just trying to get to what's complicated, what's complex, what are the complexities I can uncover by using it and smelling it over throughout. I mean, I've been wearing this for a few weeks and off and on, and you know, I'm slightly bored by it. I don't think it carries. I don't think there's projection very much at all. I think maybe some people are sensitive to the smell and they might smell it, but this is a close to the skin kind of fragrance. Some people love this one. I personally don't love it. I feel that there's things missing that I would like to have. If I would love it for wearing, you know, I would put those things that I mentioned already in there. I don't think there's anything else for me to say here. It is on the sweeter side, but not overly. It's not gourmand. You know, the florals would keep it from being gourmand. Yeah, it's just not my personality, you know? It's just not my personality. I'm gonna probably hold on to it for a while and visit it again in the winter, see how I feel about it then. I think that when you are experiencing a new thing, like a new fragrance, it's good to give yourself lots of prep time, lots of like introductions to it along the way, and then set it aside and then see, like when you visit it in the future, maybe your mind has gotten a way to sort of work on it, see, you know, what it might find to enjoy later on. Plus, I love a bottle. So that's my thoughts on Cow by Zoologist. I'm a little disappointed, but I made the purchase. I was a consenting adult when I made the purchase. And I wanted to give you more. I wanted to give you a more positive, you know, thing for it, but I feel that it's just all right. And maybe something, maybe they'll reformulate it. I don't know. I don't have anything against the perfumer. I don't really know much of her work. This perfumer here, I probably put it on the screen when I edit here. Well, drop it in the comments if you've smelled this before. Tell me what you think. Maybe you get something else out of this that I don't get. As far as the base notes, I don't really like get attached to any of them. You know, I don't smell vetiver specifically, okay? I don't smell cedar specifically. I believe that it's probably, yes, an amber-based fragrance. Here, there's vanilla in the amber, and that they mentioned in the accords. Well, well, thanks for watching, and thanks for commenting. And if you haven't seen any of my other videos, you know, check them out if you feel like it. You know, it's a free country, it's a free world. You can watch what you feel like watching. Well, thanks for spending some time, and let me know what you think. All right, bye-bye.